All right, what's good, YouTube fam? It's your boy TK back at it again. I'm reviewing project portfolio number 4 with Full Sail University. So, we're getting to the thick of things now. We just completed project portfolio number 4. We are in I think month 20 or 21 of a 29-month program. So, just over 2 years of the program, and like I said, we just finished project portfolio number 4. So the um, an overview of the class is basically you have to choose a song and you need to remix that song. So starting off in week 1, you have some listening exercises to go over. Choose the song that you are going to remix, and basically from day 1 you are starting the whole process. So you're picking your song, you're loading your files into whatever DAW you're going to use, whether that be Pro Tools, Logic Pro, Ableton. Those are the three that we learned thus far. And then once you pick out the song that you want to remix, like I said, you have some listening exercises the first week. Second week, you move into more listening exercises. And then we had um, a numbers form that we had to keep track of for the whole 4 weeks. So it basically broke it down: week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. And you have to fill out every week like what you're doing, and then you have to turn in a weekly snippets of your project. So week 1 was just like picking out the song and picking out 3 songs that you were gonna listen to try to, I guess, get an idea for your remix. Week 2, you send in your I guess like your rough draft of your remix minus like percussions, hi-hats. Week 3, again, it is fine tuning your remix. You're submitting um, basically everything that you've added minus percussions, bass, and hi-hats. Week 3 is basically the same thing, and throughout the whole process or the whole class, you have to do there's some like listening exercises. Week 2, you have a um, what do you call it? A post that you have to do. You gotta submit a post and then answer at least one student. That's in week 2 and week 4. In all honesty, I missed week 2. I didn't post anything and got a 0 for it. And like I said, given life challenges, work, just day to day struggles of my life. I mean, this class was kind of hard for me. I would probably guesstimate I did maybe 20-25 hours outside of the class. And then meetings were on Tuesday mornings, whereas the lectures. Friday they had a like a help session. In all honesty, I went to one lecture and one help session. Just because of my schedule, I wasn't able to make the lectures or the Friday afternoon help sessions. But it's there, and then like you always can go back and look at the videos. So I mean, I'm struggling with the program in itself because just like I said, like life is just kind of taking its course, and I got some stuff going on and with life and then with work, and you know, people that come through this program and that are working full time, I commend you because I'm trying to do it, and it's very very hard, and it makes you think like, man, do I really want to do this? Especially being 52 and already having an undergrad and a master's. It's like, man, do I really need this? But it's something that I love and I wanted to pursue, so I'm seeing it to fruition. Um, yeah. So week 4 accumulates with you turning in your master files, your mix, the original song, your 3, like, I guess, guide songs, whatever you call it. You can work in any DAW that you want. I chose to work in Logic. Um, I feel more comfortable with Pro Tools. Like I want to just get proficient in Pro Tools. I mean, that's like my main focus, because Pro Tools is the industry standard anyway. So I'm trying to get more proficient in that. So here we are on spring break, and I'm trying to keep on top of my videos from here until the end of the degree. So it's good that we have a week off for spring break. I really need it. Just just trying to recruit and catch my breath, so to speak. So good little break. Um, our professor was really good. I mean, very responsive. Helped out a lot. Helped me out a lot. He gave me a lot of breaks, which I'm very thankful for because I mean some of the grades I really didn't think I deserved. And then like week two and week three, there were like a lot of exercises like with like how you put the music together, like core intro, chorus, verse, bridge, outro. There were some exercises in week two and week three with that. Going in and listening and putting in your markers, and then week three it got more involved where you had to actually like he gave us a numbers file with like the musical notes on it, and then you had to listen. Like one thing I didn't like about the class is the professor gave us every week, so week one, two, three, and four, like anywhere from 10 to 14 different songs, and Spotify, like the Spotify playlist that you had to listen to. And then there's this other site that you get. It's called LFM something, and it basically tracks like all the music that you listen to on your computer. And so a part of you turning in your final mix, your master, and original song is you had to have um this LFM whatever thing, like all the playlists, and like you had to like actually sit there and listen to all these different songs. I mean, it took hours. Like that was like the biggest part of like the outside of the class that you had to do is because like like you'd have a playlist with 14 different songs. They were pretty much all remixes, and like each song was like anywhere from 3 to 7 minutes, and it was like, and then like I'm not a rock and roll type of guy. I'm not a country type of guy. So sit there and listen to all these different genres of music, and like especially like if you're that's not your thing, then it's just like, man, sitting there and listening to it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get it, but then I felt like on the other hand, like like man, why are we having to sit here and listen to these damn playlists, man? Like really. Um, so, but I mean, it is what it is. I took away a lot from this class. Like I said, my professor, Professor Sirkin was. I mean, I've had him again. This is my second time having him. He's a stand up guy, man. He's a really good professor, man. I mean, he's really. I mean, he's on his stuff. Plus, he does like music for a living. I mean, so he definitely knows what the heck he's doing. I mean, you can ask him anything about any dog. He'll knock it out for you. He'll be like, oh, go here, go there. It's like it's like dang, like all right, I see you. Yeah, so I mean that really sums up the class in the whole. I mean, project portfolio. A good thing about project portfolio 4 is like you only have like this is the only class because in the previous 3 project portfolios we had that professional class with it, so it was always 2 classes, but like, thank God for this one because it was a lot of work. I mean, you had the project portfolio by itself, which was good. So, looking at the rest of the schedule for the rest of these 9 months, there's 2 months where like we have a double up class, and in all honesty, having 2 classes in a month time it's a lot of work. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, one class in 4 weeks. I mean, it just flies by, and the amount of work that you're trying to get done, especially if you're working full time, it's tough. So, overall the program is good, and we learn a lot. But I just feel like there's like a lot of gaps also. Like we learn two, three, four different DAWs instead of just learning like one DAW and getting proficient in that DAW. Like let's just learn one DAW, be proficient in that, and then from there we can branch off into other DAWs. But for whatever reason, Full Sail wants you to touch, you know, I guess like the 3 or 4 major different DAWs that are out in the industry. Like I said, Pro Tools is the pretty much the industry standard for for studios at least. So Um, and then the good old VA. I'm using the Voc Rehab to fund and go to Full Sail, and yeah, I've had the same counselor now for a couple months, so I guess that's good. Um, Started getting my payments again, which is also good. But my thing is, um, I never hear from the counselor from the VA, from like the VA side, and secondly, I don't even know who the VA representative for Full Sail is. I mean, I've never interacted with them, other than them just like sending me like, hey, like your tuition's paid, and that's it. You know, I'll wait for like a week or two after I finish a class, and I get my unofficial transcripts, and I send that to the VA representative so they can see like my progress, which is I guess that's what they want. So um, yeah, so you know, thank you guys for being on this journey of me documenting, reviewing all the classes. Like I said, I'm almost at the finish line. I got 9 months left. The end of January 2024, I'll be finished, and we'll see how this all plays out and ends. I have no set plans or what I'm gonna do when I graduate. I mean, I work for the government. I have about 3 more years until I can retire. So I mean, I'm gonna see that through fruition. Get that retirement. So um, yeah, uh, give me a like if you got any valuable information out of this video. If you've been following me, likes help the algorithm, as everybody says on this on YouTube. Once I'm finished with school, I don't know which direction I'm gonna go in. I don't even know if I'm gonna keep this channel, but I travel a lot too. So like once again, I'm going to Colombia in a couple weeks. So like I said in my previous video, like working full time, going to school full time, and traveling, it's a lot. I mean, and between now and the end of the year, I got quite a few trips coming up, and I'm the international I'm the international guy. So, but again, I'm headed down to Colombia. I'm going to Aruba, St. Croix, Dominican Republic, Turks and Caicos, and be in Atlanta twice, and then we'll try to squeeze in Brazil between now and then. Who knows? But my advice to the world is travel, man. Get out there, travel, see the world, and interact with other people, man. It just opens up your mind, and it's nothing like seeing this great, beautiful world that we live in, and chopping it up with other cultures and other people, man. So thanks again for watching. Appreciate you. Till next video. Peace out.